There are like 10 gadgets I refuse to do summer without, and with two boys who hate to stay inside, I'm gonna show you why we need these for the next 90 days. Now, I think it's pretty fair to say that every summer day doesn't look the same, but most days are gonna be hot. And I'm telling you guys, something that got me through some of the hottest days so far is the COOLiFY Cyber Fold. Now, COOLiFY was cool enough to sponsor today's video. Big shout out to them for helping me get through WWDC. And that actually takes place outdoors in sunny California, and you don't always get a seat with shade. Thankfully, this year, I wasn't really tripping about that because I had the COOLiFY Cyber Fold. And let me tell you guys, shade or not, your boy was chilling, literally. Now you might take a look at this and think, oh, it's just a regular neck fan, but it is way more than that. This is actually meant to be a portable AC, and it works in some crazy ways. This thing actually has 3 cooled plates on the inside. So as this is resting on your neck, you're getting 3 cooled surfaces making contact with your body, with of course the fans that blow cool air on you. Now what's really cool about this is you can actually see those plates and you can see the color change. Right now it's orange because it was resting on my neck. Let me show you what happens when I turn this thing on and it's fully active. So right now you can see that red turning into blue. It's actually getting spread across the entire thing, and it's actually the first time I've watched it do it. But once it's blue like this, it is just instantly cool to the touch. Oh my goodness, I wish I could shoot the rest of the video like this. And you know what's low-key crazy about this is once the summer is over and it's wintertime and cold, there's a heat mode that you can activate. It's gonna turn all the blue into this red, and it's warm to the touch. Now we do have a second one, and this one's the 2S Pro. Now this one's meant more for indoor use, so it has a lighter build to it, a longer battery life with up to 28 hours. And this is perfect for me when I'm like in the studio where my office is always blazing. So this is like the perfect companion, and it also has these plates here that get cool to the touch. And let me tell you guys, we've already been putting these two to work at barbecues with the kids, events, in the office. So these are absolutely worth checking out. I have links down below in the description. You know what I feel kind of bad about? I forgot to bring this to WWDC. Gene was cooking right next to me. I felt bad for that man. Gene probably looking at me like, oh, okay. But these things are dope. You'll find them linked down below in the description, but you're not gonna see me without these all summer. Now I mentioned traveling to California for WWDC, and this little guy here makes the trip a lot less stressful. This is the Satechi passport holder. So this is a slim vegan leather cover that holds a few cards, a boarding pass if you still print it out, and of course your passport. Now the important thing here is that it has built-in Find My capabilities, so it works with the Find My network on iPhones or anything in the Apple ecosystem, and all you have to do is press this little button over here, and once you turn it on, you can add it to your account. So that means no extra AirTag or anything that you'll need to buy and put into it. This thing straight up does everything you need right here. And I know the fear of thinking you misplaced your passport, and with something like this, you just don't have to worry anymore. You can just open up the app and see exactly where it is. And it has wireless charging, so you can easily charge this thing up, but the battery life lasts long enough for you not to ever really think about that in the first place. The only real bummer about this is that it is Apple only, but I did do a full video on travel tech, so if you're interested in knowing what other gadgets you should take with you on like vacation or trips abroad, you're gonna wanna check that out. I'll have it linked down below. Now, as the day is winding down and we're like still outside, you know what that means. These mosquitoes start coming around, and we got something for those. We'll keep it at that.
Yes, we do.
And that's the Thermacell Zone Guard. So this is basically a rechargeable repeller that creates a 20-foot zone of protection around it. So no need for lotion or sprays or no slapping your legs. This thing pretty much handles it all for you without any weird smells. So with this guy, you basically just press the button and it'll start warming up, and in about 15 minutes, you've got your zone that bugs are gonna completely stay out of. It's DEET-free, scent-free, it has no smoke, so it's people and pet friendly. So I feel comfortable having this thing on when the kids are around or even when Cookie's around. Now, about one charge is going to get you like an evening of use. I think it's rated for like about 12 hours. So you'll charge it with every use if you plan on using it all night. But one thing I will say, it's not very expensive, but where they get you are the refills. So these guys right here, is where you'll find yourself spending the most money. So it's something to keep in mind, but if you just don't want to worry about having bugs around, like if you throwing a party or you're barbecuing or something, this is a great go-to option because nobody even knows it's around. We used to have those like tiki torches that like have the smoke, and that never feels really safe. This I feel a lot more comfortable with for the summer. Now, during the summer, we know there's gonna be parties, there's going to be cookouts, there's gonna be all kinds of stuff where you're gonna wanna listen to some tunes. And these two right here are, I think, the best options you can get without spending a ton of money, but also getting really great sound quality. Now, they're obviously very different looking. With this guy right here, the Soundcore Boom 2 being much larger, this is more like a boom box. This guy is going to be exactly what you think it is compared to this. The louder option, it's got a cool vibe to it. It's got like the RGB lights on the side. It has like a really nice bass boost feature, and you guys can hear how it sounds for yourself. And it's about half volume. And if we crank it up, and my favorite thing about this is the fact that it has this bass button that you can increase the bass. You press that, and you can see the bass going crazy on the sides. So if you need big sounds, you want it to be nice and boomy, that's the name, you got this guy right here. But if you're looking for something that's a little bit more compact, portable, you want to look at the Beats Pill. This is an amazing speaker for the price. Now, it doesn't get quite as loud as the Boom 2, but the Beats Pill is super clear and gets plenty loud. So if I were to switch over to this real quick. Now, in the video, it's gonna be hard to do these things justice, but if you're just looking for a big party speaker, this guy right here is amazing. But if you want something that you want to be able to take with you on vacation, go places with it, or just have like some audio that you listen to at home, you get really good sound quality out of these. The vocals are a bit crisper. This is like a tighter sound, while this is more of like a party big sound. These are the two best options I think you can get for under $100. Really can't lose with either one though. Now, you know, when summer hits, that's when we're outside, we're active. And if you're someone who wants to start tracking their health, and maybe you want to start working out, summer's a great time for that, you want to check out the Fitbit Air by Google. Now, this I feel like is an easy recommendation because the price point. I mean, this thing costs like $100, and it gives you all of that health data tracking that we see in things like the Whoop, you know, the Apple Watch, all the fitness trackers out there. Google's version doesn't have a subscription, even though you get a bunch of data. So you get all of that data right here in the Google Health app, and within the app, you get access to a lot. So you can see your steps, your readiness for the day, how well you slept. And if you're working out, you can see like your heart rate, your calories burned. There's just like a ton of data in here. So if you're somebody who likes to get active, maybe play some ball like your boy, and you know, you're really good, then this is the kind of thing that you want. There are some premium features, but honestly, to get like the regular stuff that you need out of it, you don't need to pay for the subscription. This is a really inexpensive way to monitor your progress and just kind of know where you stand health-wise. Did I mention that this thing costs like $100? Insane compared to the rest of the market. And I know everybody hates AI, but there is an AI coach in here that can access your health data and help you to set certain goals or meet certain goals. So if whether that's weight loss or just becoming more active or getting better sleep, you can literally ask it to help you with that process, and it'll give you steps to make those improvements, which I just think is pretty cool. And when you finish, you know, dominating on the court like your boy, this right here is like the main thing that I've been using for years. It's a motorized drink mixer. So it has a motor inside of here at the bottom. And once you press a button, it mixes up your drink for you. So if you want to have like protein shakes, or you want to mix in some like electrolytes, like right here, you literally just open it up, drop what you need to, press of a button, and you're basically good to go. The thing I hated the most was shaking those bottles or having to deal with the clumps. With this, you don't have to worry about that. And it works just fine with protein shakes. So if you're thinking about something that's a little bit more dense than just water and electrolytes, it still works really well. So this is my go-to. It's not expensive. It's a must after a workout, especially if you're gonna be super active in the summer. And not to mention, it's rechargeable with USB-C, so you can keep this thing ready whenever you need it. Not gonna lie, it's just also really cool to look at. If you could actually see the tornado thing. Now, this guy right here has been our secret weapon at my in-laws' place. So this is the Ninja Creamy 2. Now, this is awesome because you can basically make soft serve with your own ingredients. So you can have straight up ice cream, but you pick the ingredients. There's like a lot of different options. You can do frozen yogurt, ice cream, milkshake, sorbet. There's a lot that you can do here. And the reason we love it is because like we get control over the ingredients. That's important in our house. This is going to be a staple for our summer. I can see a lot of good times ahead with this. When the days start winding down and we pull out this thing, my boys get excited. So this thing is a flameless electric roaster. So you get the whole s'mores experience right on the table, no fire pit, no lighter, and nobody potentially getting burned. Important when you have little ones. Now there's a little heating element in the middle and you get 4 trays around it so you can put your marshmallows, chocolate, graham crackers, plus the roasting forks. Now we love to load this thing up and let the boys roast their own marshmallows since there's no worry about fire. And honestly, this thing is just dope. My whole family loves it. And I just love the fact that we can step away from the stove when we want to have some s'mores. If you're a parent, you know putting sunscreen on a child is basically a wrestling match. So this little thing called Solar Buddies has been a lifesaver. It's a refillable applicator with a sponge roller on top. So you can fill it with your own sunscreen and your kids can roll it on themselves, or you can do it for them. They actually have fun when I'm rolling it on them. Not to mention it's really easy to apply with this. So you don't have to worry about sunscreen going in their eyes. It's way less messy, and traveling with this is great because I don't have to worry about the lotion potentially busting open in a backpack or my suitcase. It's not expensive at all, and I highly recommend it. And there you have it, you guys. These are the gadgets that'll be on me and the family all summer. Links will be down below in the description. If I'm missing anything, let me know with a comment, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.